So Ashwin, what's your plan with this Valentine's Day?
Or something that
What's something that this fellow is feeling shy.
हमारा प्रेरणा का
Praise the Lord.
आएगा ये प्रेरणा का
Praise.
When did I know I wanted to marry? In the moment I saw her. In 2019.
I don't know the exact moment or exact time and date or anything like that. He really wanted to pursue the kingdom of God, and also he's a very kind person and is a very loving person. So when I realized all of that, as our friendship grew, I just knew I had to marry him.
She pays attention. She pays a lot of attention. She knows the details even if I don't have to tell her. So she pays really a lot of attention.
I think he's a very, like I said, he's a very caring person. You know, I remember the early days of my marriage. During my pregnancy, he was awake in the nights. He understood what I'm feeling and that I'm not at a great place right now, emotionally, mentally, physically. And he was just there as a support. And every time I used to tell him, I feel like I feel very suffocated. I just want to breathe fresh air. Can you just take me out? Though I was not allowed to go out, he would still just help me sneak out and take me out for a ride. And
we made quite a lot of memories traveling together and working together was one of the greatest memories. And we did quite a lot of things together. We had no money in the beginning days and living life with less money. Hey, one of the best memories that we had was during COVID lockdown, we both watched Friends together, bringing up children together, and the best memories are seeing Akka give birth to both my children, and traveling together, definitely going out, drinking chai, having fun, staying in the house, watching something on the TV and stuff like that. Yeah.
I think the best days of my life are both of us with our kids. We love those moments. We love to hear our little ones laugh with each other. Or now Jordan speaks a lot. She's very vocal about how she's feeling and what she's doing. I think those are the moments that we both will cherish our entire life. We just enjoy the company of the four of us. We don't have a large family with us, right? It's just the four of us most of the times, and it can get a little boring for some people, but even for us some moments are like that. But just the four of us when we're just sitting together and we're just chilling and laughing, and Jordan is talking something crazy, very unexpected. We did not expect this from her, and then we both look at each other and we're like, oh my god, what did she just say? How did she learn that? So those kind of moments are like our best memories.
I don't think we necessarily had so much hardships, but the season for us to navigate new parenting, because we're just new parents and we don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if it's hard. I don't think it's definitely hard, but understanding how this whole chemistry of being a father, being a husband, being a pastor, being a son, and the chemistry of these things, and also focusing on work and the balance, all of that, I think would have been a little complicated to learn, but definitely not hard. But I think many people have it way more tougher than we do. So by the grace of God, I don't think we had hardships.
So I think hard seasons are part of life, a part of any relationship, and it's hard because you want to be good at it. So considering that, yes, loving somebody beyond who they are beyond the physical person that they are, beyond the mistakes that they make, beyond the feelings that they feel is hard. And I think I would say those are the hard parts of my life, but they're not the parts that I hate. So hard is different from hate.
She worries about. I know what she worries about, but I don't think also, again, it's not like a big worry. She worries about how I leave the house, if I am letting the mosquitoes come in, and if I am doing stuff like that. But again, I don't think she has many big worries. Yeah.
He worries about his family. He worries about the people. At this season, I think he's worrying the most about church and his children. And when I say church, I don't really mean the church setup. I think he's very. He tends to take it very personal. The relationships that he has. If you see him, or if you've known him well, he takes the relationships very personal. Friendships, relationships with the church members, he treats them like their own brothers and they're like his own people, and if anything happens to them, he gets really worried. I think that is who he is, and that's also something that I really love about him. For example, Anil was struggling to find a location to live in, and he was getting so worried on that day. He's like, how can I help Anil? How can I get him a place to stay? I don't like that he's struggling to find a place to stay. So I think
she doesn't do all these things. Melting heart and all doesn't happen. For Akka, the way she shows love is by showing up. So it's not like my heart is melting and all. I think she doesn't use her words. She uses her actions. She shows up, like I said, like for example, I was admitted in the hospital, and we just had Jordan, and Jordan is such a young baby, and I'm admitted in the hospital, and she would come and serve me. It was just beginning of our marriage, you know. She would come and she would not be moody, she would not be upset. In fact, she had to go to work, she had to come to the hospital, she had to take care of Jordan. Those kinds of things, you know, make me feel like, oh, this woman has given all in. She's like all in. So yeah, that's something.
I think suddenly he just, without me telling him what to do, he'll get up, he'll clean the house, he'll clean everything up. He'll say, I will take care of the children today. You know what, you relax. Why don't you just go out with your friends? What he does not do intentionally that melts my heart is also how he loves our children. Because that's not the kind of that's not the person I met in the beginning, right? And now when I see that transition in that personality, he's soft now, he's very caring, he's very loving towards two new people in our house, and he tries to play with them in silence. Sometimes I don't even I'm not around and they're both having their moment, and then I walk in and I see that they're both enjoying each other's company. That melts my heart.
I actually don't know. But who says I love you more is me. Who said I love you first, I don't know. But who says I love you more is me.
I don't know that. we have no track of that record.
To be honest, I'll tell you why I chose Akka. Because she chose me. Okay? She knew what it was, and yet she gave a full commitment. So when I saw that, okay, it's all in, so it's all or nothing, this or nothing, it's like all guns blazing kind of a thing, then I was like, okay, I also have to commit. So what was the question?
In one sentence, why did you choose Akka?
Yeah, I chose Akka because I knew that Akka was all in. That's it. Or Prasanna was all in. Yeah.
He's a very loving, caring, kind, and a God-fearing person. And I don't think there's a better choice than that.
Absolutely, I'm sure that when she gave birth to my children, you know, when I was there when she was giving birth to both the kids, and it was crazy.
When I talk with him, I think our chai, we used to go out every evening and we still do. We love that car ride, even if it is for a few minutes. And the moment our phones are put away and we are talking to each other, I think that those are the moments that I feel the most connected with him. Loving him beyond the person that he is hard. It's hard for anybody. It's hard in any relationship. But my promise to him is that no matter how things go, no matter what goes wrong, he will always be my man. He will always be.
Oh God, we had to overcome a lot of what people think about us, what people don't think about us, people's approval. Again, I think one of our relationship and our marriage has been the easiest by the grace of God, because of God's grace in this marriage. So it's not like we had some hurdles, or we are not doing some Olympic winter sport where we're jumping over hurdles and all. Everything's pretty cool.
We've overcome downfalls. We've overcome rejection. From ministry has not been easy for us. Relationships with other people have not been easy for us. Abandonment was not easy for us. We have our very loving family standing by our side, but apart from that, there's a lot of other people, that try to attack you. The confidence that you have in God, that you're called to do His purpose. I think that we together have overcome. We tell each other that it does not matter.
Build a big church, shepherd a proper, amazing congregation, inspire people, lead an impactful life, be blessed to be a blessing, and we definitely want to travel a lot together. We want to make a lot of memories together with my daughters, and we want to build a house where all of us can stay together. And
I think what we both ultimately want to have is, we see a lot of young people, kind of carried away by the ways of world. And our ultimate goal is to be able to impact people's lives in a way that we can help them position themselves in the way of God, so that they don't think the other ways are cool.
I think Akka is more stubborn. I'm not. I'm easily wavered at every wind of doctrine.
I think I am more stubborn. I'm not sure if that's his answer also, but I think I am more stubborn.
You are my dancing queen. Okay, next.
It can be any song, huh? Because there are many songs, I just can't think of one right now. I can't think of one right now, and I don't want to just.
I told you, right? She shows up. She's like, hey Sharad, you are feeling hungry? I'll make you food. Hey Sharad, you're feeling thirsty? I'll bring you water. Hey Sharad, you're feeling bored? Let's go out. So she shows up.
Yeah, when he listens to me. And when he comments on my advices or on my ideas, on my suggestions. He's actually great support to me. Like I have told, the postpartum phase, where it was very difficult and somehow people are expected to manage it all by themselves. No, he was there for me. He was my pillar of support. And even now, I have a lot of dreams. I try to do a lot of things in my life. And he stands by and he lets me, I won't say lets me do it, but he clears the path for me so that I'm able to do it. So he enables me to pursue my dreams.
I tell everything, I think. It's not like I haven't told her anything. I usually tell her everything that's in my mind. In fact, if there is something that I do not tell, there is nobody in the world I do not tell anything to. My heart cannot keep secrets. There is no confidentiality in my mind, in my body. So if somebody tells me something, I'm going to go tell it to Akka. So she's my gossip partner. I think gossip is not a sin as long as it is between a married couple, because we are one flesh.
I don't think there's anything that I have never told him. I tell him everything and he gets irritated with it, but I tell him everything. I'm very verbal about how I feel or anything. There's nothing that I have not told him.
Date to marry. If you're not marrying her, don't date her. If you plan to marry her, tell your mother and father. If you are not telling your mother and father, then something is wrong with you or her or whatever you are doing. The world really corrupted this thing, you know. The world's definition of love is bad, but the biblical definition of love is, even though you are incompatible, you have to love, right? Marry a believer, date a believer, date biblically, marry biblically, tell your mother, tell your father, tell your brother, tell your sister. If you are doing everything by yourself, then you are probably doing something wrong. Don't do time pass, because especially, I mean, you're playing with somebody's life, you're playing with somebody's story, you're playing with somebody's heart, and I don't think even God will take that lightly, you know, because God loves these people. And let's say you're just having fun around, I don't think God will honor that. And
You will never find, if you're a girl and you're listening to this, you will never find a husband that agrees with you on everything. And if you're a boy who's listening to this, you will never find a wife that agrees with you on everything. And I think that's what makes a relationship hard. And when things become hard, your love becomes very intentional. That means you still have to continue to choose to love every day, just as the word advises us to do, right? So make up your minds to love intentionally, to love the person beyond what you're able to see.